I've been playing music since I was 5 years old, starting with the violin, and then at around 10 I started playing the trumpet, which transitioned into the French horn later.
I've been playing music for about 12 years and I was specifically attracted to playing the piano.
I didn't really have a choice in the matter when I was a kid, but I eventually grew to love music and I realized how versatile the art form was.
We used to have this elevator in the apartment that I lived in, and I would press every single button and none of the residents would be able to get home for like hours. So my parents were like, hey, how about you play 88 buttons? And I'm like, great idea. The band started as kind of a quartet, and we all came from this community orchestra group called KYO. And all of a sudden, we discovered that we actually needed a lot more piano for a lot of the Ghibli pieces, so they invited me on board.
I got involved with Somnus Quintet through my good friend Conrad, who's our other violinist in the group. Me and Conrad actually became friends because we were both Twitch streamers. Through interacting online, we became really good friends, and at the time, Somnus was looking for a new violinist. Honestly, there's too many to choose from, but the first thing that comes off the top of my mind is having the opportunity to play with my brass quartet at the time at the New South Wales Parliament. I think that was in my mind where I thought, oh, I made it, you know, I'm performing for really important people.
My proudest accomplishment in terms of music has been writing for the MSO earlier this year, so that was awesome. Oh, if I could collaborate with any band, I would probably collaborate with Chapel Rowan. That would be so sick. If Chapel Rowan, like, collaborated with any of the anime openings that we do, all the gays and queers and queens and kings would come, and that's fantastic for us.
Might be a little bit of a wacky choice, but I would choose Bo Burnham, the comedian. Being able to incorporate that kind of comedy along with music, I would love to work with him and come up with something comedic and musical, and he can play the piano, I can play the violin. We would do like a comedic violin piano duet, which has never been done before, so that would be out of the world, go viral, whatever. Yeah. I started playing Japanese music because I've been a huge fan of anime as long as I can remember. Most of the media I consumed was anime without me really knowing they were anime. In fact, most of them were in Chinese dub, so I actually didn't know, I thought they were Chinese cartoons at the time.
Japanese music has so many cool, interesting harmonies and chords. You know, it's not just the same 4 chords, it's just like very jazzy and goes to many different places and many different textures. It takes you on such a wonderful journey, and yeah, I just love playing it with Somnus.
With my musical background, I thought, what is the best way I can show my passion for this genre, as well as incorporate my musical skills? To kind of showcase my passion and love, I started making covers on the internet, like on Twitch and YouTube and things like that.
So the Japanese music scene in Sydney has grown so much in the way that previously we were all doing our own little concerts and shows, and now there is more unity. We have events that allows us to bring together both classical music, J-pop, jazz, like all sorts of genres, so people can enjoy many different kinds of Japanese music now, and I think that's really special. And all of a sudden, we have the wonderful Jam Fest to bring us all together so we can all weeb out together, and that's what I love.
I first started being involved, I guess, in a sort of anime community since high school. The first Smash convention I went to was when I was in year 8 or year 9. Anime was so niche, I was so scared to tell people I liked anime in school. Coming to a point now where anime has become so mainstream that kids are getting made fun of at school for not watching anime. It's just incredible. I just wish I was born like a decade later, if anything. I'm really happy to see more and more people starting to appreciate this great genre of music.
I get to play music with all my wonderful friends, and we get to hang out together and dance together and also collaborate together on pieces that require more instruments. And so, for example, last year, Somnus and Wasabi Galaxy did a bunch of pieces together, and that was so fun.
I believe it represents unifying a community of people to share their love for whether it's anime, Japanese culture, music, for all of them to come together without the need to feel embarrassed and really be able to vocalize and indulge in that intense passion they have for this medium.